discussion on that?
I move to award CAT Construction the bid for the Highway 131 and 40 interchange project at the price of the bid of $372,428.55.
I'll second that, Mr. Mayor.
A motion and a second. Further discussion? All in favor?
Thank you. We'll prepare a notice of award to CAT for the contracts for their execution. As soon as those are returned with the proper bonding, certificates of insurance, etc., we'll be scheduling the pre-construction conference. Be moving forward as quickly as possible.
I'm sure you'll have a good relationship with
I'm
CAT.
sure we will. Thank you.
Under old business, we have an ordinance number 2790, an ordinance chapter 6 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Odessa. Has everyone had time to read through this? Mark, you look like you want to say something.
I have read through all of this, and many of the things I brought up last time were the fact that we had things in multiple spots, and I think I have checked it twice, and everything looks to be removed, and the handbook is what will be added in its place.
And let me add one thing to this. In discussion with the chief earlier today, I wasn't able to talk with Tamara Setzer, who's been helping us with this. I'd like to strike out of this ordinance. I've added the things and added a lot more to it, pretty much every section. The only section I'd like to strike is 6.100-24, insurance benefits. Our new personnel handbook does not outline the insurance benefits to employees such as the current ordinance does. And so just to strike that specific section and keep that as original in the current ordinance, we can adjust that.
Can you have that number one more time?
6.100-24, insurance benefits is the title. So we can strike that. It's in the middle, the third line, third one in.
Got it. Thank you.
And we can adjust that. Tonight's the second reading of this ordinance, so we can adjust with that change if the council needs.
Actually, I believe the document does. I mean, it does not specifically, doesn't specifically list them all, but it does reference the document that is available through the city clerk to obtain that information.
It does. We have that information available. We don't have a booklet, do we? A benefits booklet? Yeah, that's what it says. We have a benefit sheet. That's not a booklet, but needless to say, I mean, it's up to the board. I mean, we know what we're offering, but it spells it out specifically in the current ordinance, which this doesn't do that. And we're cutting it out by this ordinance, so all you've got is this, and you have to know, I guess, to go to the clerk and get that information, which we can do.
Would it be possible to add this portion of the ordinance into the
We
book?
could, if you want to do that, and approve the ordinance tonight, contingent upon us adding the current section.
I think that gets you to one whole document.
That I agree. Instead of having this one piece be here, it is much more clear in the ordinance than it is in the handbook.
Do you have any
Obviously,
issues?
Just
Chief, do you have any comment?
No, I just was going to, the only comment I was going to make is that the actual ordinance itself spells out the responsibility of what the employee's share of the insurances are and what the city's.
And what they're suggesting is take the current ordinance and plug it into the
As long
personnel.
as we have something that still spells that out.
I think we're recommending taking exactly as this ordinance reads and putting this into the handbook.
Well, that would be great.
Now
As long as all those issues aren't having to be rethought again.
Right. With that being said, have we read it?
If you haven't read it, you have to read it before we can make a motion.
Are you ready? Okay, an ordinance, 2790, second reading of ordinance, revising chapter 6 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Odessa, Missouri.
I would make a motion that we approve the second reading of ordinance 2790 with the one change of adding section 6.100-24 from the original ordinance to the handbook.
I'll second that.
Discussion. Second reading.
Alderwoman Sanders?
Yes.
Alderman Billington?
Yes.
Alderman Murray?
Yes.
Alderman Carmody?
Yes.
Alderman Dodd?
Yes.
Alderman Wright?
Yes.
New business.